All right, greetings and salutations. New week's new energy. Gonna knock out Twin Flames and separation real quick. I'm just gonna do Twin Flames separation reading for the week, and probably do a masculine and feminine reading this weekend, just to do some energy checking, seeing what's going on. So, head, shoulders, knees, and toes rant, and we will begin. Head, that's swords or spades. That's thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology, the direction you're going, the decisions you're making. Everything starts in the mind. And you got cups. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators of where you're going mentally. Heart and mind must be aligned with everything that you do. You make out wands. Wands are actions and behavior. Things you're doing, things you've done. Not what you finna do because you ain't did it yet. You know? Wands are the current, the now, the ing, ing. You live it, you learn it, you earn it every day. You breathing, you listening, you seeing what's going on right now, you hearing what's popping. The now, the ing. Stay present. Stay woke, but stay present. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people ain't in the ing right now. You know what I mean? So, appreciate the now. It's really all we have. Those are wands. Oh, what you've done has karma and accountability attached to it. What you're doing has karma and accountability attached to it. That's why what you finna do don't mean anything. Then we got pentacles. Persons, places, things. These things you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. All pentacles expire. All pentacles have expiration dates, and all pentacles are temporary. Let's get with the message. Overall energy, this deals with both masculine and the divine feminine. Two of Pentacles. This card been coming out a lot. A lot of my readings, I've been seeing the Two of Pentacles energy, especially with the other decks that I've been using. It's the first time I didn't use this. Probably I say it about the last 4 readings I did offline. Now, this is you, divine feminine, and whatever you got in your face or in your space right now. You and what you bring to the table. You and your next plateau. You and your next chapter. You know, you and yours. Divine masculine, same thing. This is you and what you bring to the table of life. This is you and who you got in your face and in your space and in your cipher right now. In the ing. This is you and yours. Like I say all the time with this twin flame thing. You know, so flame thing is really only 20% of the dessert that is your twin flame demo. Icing on the cake. A cake consists of what? 20% icing? You can't have a cake with nothing more than that because it really wouldn't be a cake. It'd just be a sugar loaf. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have a cake to even put icing on. Your cake is your life and everything in it. You got your life. You and yours. You had a whole life before you met your divine counterpart. You're gonna have a whole life with your divine counterpart. And you're gonna have a life post divine counterpart. Life is something that's always gonna be there. The divine masculine is just icing on your cake. Them being around. You having a demo with them in general. That's just 20% of your life. This twin flame shit ain't all of your life. It ain't 80% twin flame business, 20% your life. Also, this is you. This is your divine counterpart. Y'all here in the fucking physical. You're a walking, talking body. Power plant right here. You're a walking, talking body. A power plant. Like, you two are walking, talking beings in the now. Despite separation, it's twin flame separation, right? Okay, despite the separation, you two are still living, breathing on Earth right now. In the same city, in the same state, in the same place and time. I told you what's the world. It's just a temporary space and time. All things expire. You are not going to be here forever. Feminine and masculine is not going to be here forever. Okay, but why y'all here? Make something happen. Make something pop. Do some shit. Twin flame thing is only 20% of your life. 80%. It's icing on your cake. You don't walk around with icing looking for cake. You already have a cake and you're looking for what icing to put on your cake. And why you see walk around with icing talking about, yo, where my cake at? But you want somebody else's life? But you want something that's somebody else's that they built? You know what I'm saying? That they put blood, sweat, tears, and years into? Like, nah, it don't work like that. This is fairly important. All you got is you and yours and what you do with it. Make sure you do the best thing you can. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade out that shit. This 20 flame shit is only 20% of your life. You literally get lemons out the shit. Make lemonade. Make spike lemonade. Nigga, make pink lemonade. Motherfucker, like pizza lemonade. Motherfucker, like really take what you can get out this shit and flip it. Don't finesse it because this ain't nothing to finesse. Bottom line, got the Queen of Wands, the Divine Feminine. I'm a Divine Feminine, by the way. Just want to throw that out there. What's the Divine Feminine role in this Twin Flame shit to lead this expedition that is the Twin Flame situation? How does the Divine Feminine move in the chessboard? Right. How does the King move? Right. Feminine, you can literally go from one side of the board to the other side of the board. That's part of your power. But the King reigns. Feminine, you get taken off the chessboard, game still goes on. Masculine gets taken off the chessboard, checkmate. Checkmate. Game over. You know, what is your job? Really to protect the king while the king rules. As long as the king alive, then there's rule. King gets took to really feminine. What the fuck was you doing? And what I mean by took, it ain't your masculine dying, because even when they die and you still alive, divine feminine, the game still goes on. You become the masculine, first of all. Secondly, like I say, he's in you. You can communicate with your masculine. Like I say, don't let death is only the beginning. You knew your twin in a former world. And then you two ended up here. And you two are going to meet in the next. To put in a perfect example, my twin flame. He's 30 years my senior. Obviously, he was on this planet before I got here in 1987. You hear me? And it's like, you know, maybe he went first in the last world. Given the type of motherfucker that he is, you know, maybe he was in another age or some shit, you know, doing slavery or some shit, or doing, you know what I'm saying, Roman times or some shit, or doing the Bible days. Like, who knows? You understand what I'm saying? Like, who knows? It could have been another place, another realm. We don't know. We do know we were somewhere before we came here. We do know when we leave here, we're going somewhere else. And we do know heaven is the final destination. Only saints and, like, very Christ-like people get there. What I mean by that is just sinless people in a world full of sin. We're not born sinners because that's just giving immediate submission to the other side. Fuck them. Branding and shit. But yeah, you divine feminine, hey listen, it's your job to lead this shit. It's your job to get what the fuck you can get out of this demo. But your main job is to transform yourself from Jean Grey to the Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? Change yourself from freaking, you know, it's like any superhero. Before Catwoman is in the suit, she was a regular person before she got in the suit. Whoever Supergirl is, she was a regular person before she put the Supergirl uniform on. Like, this is your uniform. Your divine holy armor. What did you put on this morning, nigga? Put on the armor of God. Fuck you mean? The breastplate of righteousness in this bitch. Like, listen, you're a superhero. You do super shit. You gotta unlock your power. Then you gotta use your power to help other people. Isn't that what an X-Men does? Okay, boom. And you fuck with Professor Xavier. You have a power. You need to perfect your power in an environment, keyword, environment to where you can flourish. That's why you need to be around people, good people who understand you, like-minded individuals, so you can be in an environment to where you can flourish. That's why the place you in life has to be a good place, safe place. You know what I'm saying? Where you have a creative space where you can, you know what I'm saying, evolve yourself. And so friendship is going to evolve you, whether you want it or not. Now, you can jag this demo just because you ain't getting what you want out the deal. Those are cups, feelings, and emotions. What are feelings and emotions? Just indicators on where you're going mentally. If you allow your feelings and emotions to dictate what the fuck direction you finna go, then you're going backwards. Head, shoulders, knees, toes. It's a process. Know what the fuck you want to do. Make a conscious decision to do that shit. Whatever decision you make or direction you finna go. Okay, it starts here. Everything starts from here. Boom. Feel something for that shit. Because if you ain't got no passion for that shit, you ain't gonna get far. Passion is the acceleration. That's the gas that gets this car moving. The car is the direction you going, motherfucker. Because you ain't gonna go in a car without knowing what the fuck you going. You cruising in life? No. Actions and behavior. Once you know what direction you want to go and you feel something about it, the right thing, like feel it's the right thing to do. I'm passionate about this. I'm ready to take this shit to the next level. I'm ready to do some shit about this shit. You start doing shit. And when you start doing shit, you manifest shit. Pentacles are manifestations. How do you manifest anything? This is you and what you bring to the table. You did some shit to have some shit to bring to the table. It was just you. You fuck around, had a baby. You know what I'm saying? Let's think about the woman. The guy from the woman, man. Like I say, women are gods. They have portals where they can literally create life and bring life through it. Men can't do shit like that. Like, even the pain that comes with childbirth is worse than any pain men can suffer. I'm telling you, women are very, very superior. Niggas, we inferior to the feminine. For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. A woman is just a different creature. Keyword, I said woman and shit, because, you know, even though I'm divine feminine, I'm not identifying as a woman, even though it's niggas out here who really doing women ass shit, you feel me? They, you know, probably identify as a woman, shit like that, but woman's a woman, through and through. Like I say, you're literally born, as a female, you're literally born with some shit to bring to the table. Some very valuable shit. Some, my Samuel Jackson voice, some very superb shit. You feel me? That a lot of people want to get their hands on. You hear me? You're the divine feminine. So you're a good woman. You're a divine woman. What's the difference between a divine and a karmic? A divine woman is just a woman of God. A God-fearing woman. Or feminine. You can take it off the woman, put it back up with feminine general energy for the people out here, because it could be a she could be a he. You know, I'll be rocking. Now, I'm LGBT friendly for sure. You know what I mean? Ain't knocking that shit at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm very open to it. But at the same time, it's like, know who you are, so you ain't sending mixed signals out here. Identify as either a divine masculine or a divine feminine, because it's a lot of self-identifying divine feminines who are really masculines out here. And a lot of shit ain't making sense. Start putting yourself in the masculine shoes and demonstration, and you'll see how shit really makes sense. And like I said, if you are divine feminine, you got a job to do. That's to evolve yourself, transform yourself to a whole new creature, and do the same for your divine masculine. Because in a sense, your divine masculine or your divine counterpart is the person who sparked the initial flame, the initial fire in you to want this change. Subconsciously, of course, it ain't like he intentionally did shit. What is the Queen of Wands? The Queen of doing shit is how you move. That's what makes you great. Queen of Pentacles is a karmic feminine. What makes the karmic feminine great? Whatever thing she possesses. Whatever thing people are fucking with her for. It could be a she could be a he. No, I'll be rocking. It's just that thing. That thing. That should make Lauryn Hill that thing so cold. Because she talking about karmics. Niggas only want that thing that they only gonna get from karmics. You ain't gonna get that thing and that thing only whenever the fuck you want on tap and on supply from a divine feminine. You crazy? Fuck out of here. Who you think the divine feminine is? You feel me? It's like Lauryn Hill. Going to the BET Awards and seeing what the female rapper looks like now. It's one thing you know these the female rappers is promoting now. It's definitely that thing. But that thing doesn't define the woman. You know, divine feminine's actions and behaviors speak for itself. Divine feminine's integrity speaks for itself. Divine feminine's divinity speaks for itself through the divine feminine's actions and behavior. And by being on point, by doing this shit the right way, by taking advantage of your twin flame shit, I'm telling you, all this shit is gonna be good. Bottom line, overall, when it comes to just your masculine fucking with you in general. The thing your masculine loves about you is the same shit your masculine hates about you. Also, going to the masculine bottom line, when you pop up in the energy like this, you seem to be occupying your divine masculine's mental space. He's seeing you in his dreams. He's hearing your voice. Some shit you said is becoming loud and clear. Some shit you predicted is coming to pass. Things you said the masculine was going to manifest from the direction he was going. You can be she, be he, you know, be rocking. A lot of shit you was on is starting to be ever present and evident now. Wands, your actions and behavior from the past, because it's what you've done and doing that counts. Since the separation, technically you ain't doing nothing but your masculine. He's going off the shit you've done. Hopefully you did some good shit. I feel what you've done is some superb shit because, like I say, accountability. Your actions and behavior have accountability and karma attached to it. So if you did bad shit, bad actions and behavior, it might not fuck you up then, but it's definitely gonna fuck you up in the future. Motherfuckers might not found out what the fuck you did in the dark, but that shit gonna illuminate a light in the future. Truth always comes out. Darkness always comes to the light. That's one thing you can guarantee. And it ain't about people's secrets. It ain't about what the fuck people got going on, because it's not your motherfuckers' business. But as long as motherfuckers can keep it real, as long as motherfuckers can be accountable to their own situations, to where they ain't sending out mixed signals, hurting other people, or fucking up the youth them from whatever they got going on. That's like your inside bullshit spilling and getting on shit around you. Gotta keep it together. So all in all, overall, bottom line energy. Feminine, your presence is being ever felt in separation with your divine masculine. Bottom line. Masculine. Feminine is just all in your energy right now. And you know, I told you, the same shit you love about your feminine, the same shit you hate about your feminine. And this little love-hate bout that you're doing with the feminine's energy, you need to figure out what you're going to do with that. It's either good or bad. Because you're really sending out mixed signals. Like you love your feminine, but you hate your feminine. You appreciate your feminine, but you depreciate your feminine. You understand what I'm saying? Like you all for what she is and what she about. He be a she be a he, you know, I be rocking. But you ain't supportive of it. You want to see your feminine do good, but you want to see your feminine humbled also to get her out this superhero mode she stay in. You feel me? Meat and potatoes. Feminine, you come into the situation with the Nine of Wands. This is the wounded warrior. This is energy you coming out of. Or energy you going into. Either or. Wounded warrior, this is a toll. So you being overburdened, you being overworked. So either your job is wearing your ass out, you know, family, friends, people wearing your ass out, pressing you, leaning on you too hard. You know what I'm saying? Just being too dependent on you and what you got going on, where it's depleting your whole resources and shit. It's just like you wore out, you tired. It's taking its toll. Something is taking a toll on you. More smoke on this. Divine Feminine. Clarifying as the Nine of Swords. Another nine. You know, and this is a sign of closure. Shit coming to an end, shit getting to a close. Because the Ten of Wands step after this is temporary endings. Something you got to pump the brakes on. You leaving something alone that you're passionate about. Don't want to do it, but you need to. And you have the choice to do so by leaving it alone right now. It's like breaking up with a person before you get married, and then Ten of Swords, you have to divorce them. Ten of Swords would be the equivalent of divorce. Ten of Wands would be the equivalent of a breakup. Ten of Wands would be the equivalent of you being late for work a lot, or you ain't making your quota at work, and they telling you, warning you, hey, you need to get your shit up, but you ain't paying no mind to it. Then you come to work, Ten of Swords, they let you go. Why? Because you too late. You tardy all the time. Yo, you ain't making your quota. Shit they been told you about, but you could have changed in this energy, but now it's outside your hands. See what I'm saying? That's the future. Some shit that's gonna happen outside your hand is gonna permanently end Divine Feminine. I've been seeing that in a lot of y'all reading. Nine of Wands. This is like I said, shit is taking a toll on you, so it's obvious you're gonna have to take a break from it. Or chill from whatever this is. You know. Wore out and you stressed. That's what the Nine of Swords is. And that's just losing sleep, losing teeth, losing hair, losing weight, gaining weight the wrong way. Too many damn thoughts. Too many thoughts. Going in too many directions. Too much on your plate. It's mental, whatever the stress is, because stress kills. What's the Ten of Swords? The step after this Nine of Swords. Stress. Death. Ten of Swords is death. It ain't the physical injury that kills you. It's your mentality on this physical injury. It ain't cancer that's going to kill you. It's your mentality on having it, or your fate from receiving the news of whatever it is. It's mental, whatever the stress is. Whatever you're stressing over, it's mental. Because you don't have to think about it at all. Death is mental. Because like I said, you don't know about somebody dead until they die. Till you see it on Facebook or whatever the fuck. Then it registers. Some shit that's not going to be here no more. That's outside your hand. You don't know you fired till they tell you. You don't know you lost your car till you find out your car gone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, steps and stages. Feminine, come to the situation. You're getting to the beginning of the end of a lot of shit in your life, and you've not only it's like you know it's coming because it's a decision you made in the past, and you dealing with it now to get to closure. It's just closure across the board. Feminists can be a lot of closure. Like I say, a lot of you divine feminists, bottom line, a lot of feminists are gonna go to a next chapter. Our feminists are going to get to another demo, another situation, something either with your divine masculine or totally outside your divine masculine. Either way, it's all meant for your evolution and your growth. So, masculine, you come into the situation with the devil card. And the devil energy represents addictions, overindulging, doing things in excess, codependency, you being chained to a person or a person being chained to you, whether you realize it or not, subconsciously, consciously, whatever. This is regression, going backwards, doing shit you said you weren't gonna do no more, or just a grown up acting like a fucking child. Toxic, negative ass behavior, just doing shit you know you ain't got no business doing. Once again, it's only one right way, and that's up. I mean, only God can judge you. But there's a difference between being a humane human and an inhumane one. When I mean inhumane, like I say, I ain't got LGBT friendly over here. Ain't nothing wrong with that. As long as you ain't getting out, like everything, whether that's drugs, whether that's drink, whether that's anything you do, it's cool as long as you don't go over the edge. Like drugs, it's the devil card. I might smoke a little weed every now and then. I have a little drink or some shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I like the party. I do some shit, you know what I mean? I don't promote it. But like I said, I'm not finna allow whatever I'm into to take me to a dark ass place. To take me to a satanic ass motherfucking place. You know, it's a thin line between marijuana and crack. You hear me? It's a thin line between spicing up your love life and BDSM. You understand what I'm saying? Sadomasochism, real tradition shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a thin line. Like I told you, it's like a church couple want to spice up their life, love life and shit. So they go to an adult store, a sex shop. In the same place where she sees, I don't know, maybe they pick up like a game. It's like a game, dice. You roll the dice, different sexual positions, some shit like that, and they go buy like a book. You know the book you found in your grandma's house. It was there in your mom's crib back in the day. Like you know the book with the sexual positions and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit. They go in there, they buy that shit. Maybe some toys, whatever the fuck, and then they check out. They only went in there for a specific thing or some. Like I say, it's healthy for a couple to go in an adult. Let's call it an adult store to go get some shit like that. But it's another thing to go in a place like that and then you go over there where it's some crazy shit, you know what I'm saying? Tie motherfuckers up, you got chains and whips and real satanic signs and like some real demonic shit over there. It's in the same store. You know what I mean? It's just certain pockets that you hit and certain pockets you stayed away from. So sad all that shit to say this, divine masculine. Whatever the fuck your demons is, player. Make sure you have control over that shit. Don't let this shit, and I think the third time I said this in the past 3 weeks with the masculine. Y'all either, like I say, got some addictions y'all still battling. You relapsing on some shit. You either got like some shit you just doing in excess, some shit you just doing too much to where it's becoming a fucking problem. It's evident. Like I said, codependency. You too codependent on a fucking person. It's almost like they're your fucking master and you're their fucking slave. Or you're chaining them or they like a drug addict that tricks a person to smoking some shit to get them hooked so they can be their motherfucking customer. You know what I'm saying? It's real diabolical shit. You feel me? Like you don't want to be the junkie customer. You don't want to get got out here because of the gateway that led you there. One thing having a drinker, I don't think I'm an alcoholic. You feel me? I'm more of a smoker. But too much motherfucking drinking had my ass out here ski mask slum god. Mr. Slumpy Man, just slump. I know motherfuckers that need 2/5 a day. Need, keyword, 2/5 a day to function. And it's like, whoa. I sip a half pint and be feeling like I'm sipping scissor or some shit. I'm a lightweight, but it's like if I drink this too long or too much, like I said, the tolerance level. Everything has a tolerance level. What Cher say in Clueless? It's one thing to smoke a doobie at a party, but it's another thing to be fucking fried all day. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Whatever your flavor is, neighbor, get control of that. Now, if it ain't a drug problem, if it ain't nothing like that, then the only good thing I can say about the double card is, like I say, being freaked out, turned out in a good way, turned out in a good way. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning, like, I see why blondes have more fun. I'm seeing a lot of black women with blonde hair. My mom, she's a fire sign. She does the blonde every now and then. Kind of reintroduce herself like Hove to motherfuckers, because what's a perfect way to stand the fuck out than being a melanated person with blonde hair? It's a club full of black women, but the blondes definitely gonna stick out. You know, what up? Like, you know what I'm saying? Blondes do have more fun. I swear, it's check out my job. Flick this shit out. She got the platinum blonde shit going on, you know what I mean? I work at a factory. I remind you, I work at a factory and shit. I instantly noticed her. Damn. Flicked out, I see. You know what I'm saying? She flicked that bitch out. Oh, y'all crazy. Blondes do have more fun. Like, respect. It's just reinvent yourself. It's like a new fucking hairstyle. New wardrobe. You know? Tattoo. Or two. Or three. Just something different that people can notice right away, that people will instantaneously see a new you. No, try something new. Be a new hair color. Especially to my older white asses and shit. Dye y'all hair red or some shit. Like blonde or some shit. Like, do something just different. Weird, but you know, something different. Flick it out. Like me, I might be bald with a big freeway beard, or I might have a fade with the baby face, you know what I'm saying? Or I might keep it like in between how I'm doing right now. Like, you know, it depends on the growth of the evolution process. Usually when I shave my hair, I'm on some real monk shit, some real, you know, it's some real shit going on when you see me bald, shave bald, because, you know what I mean? It's just a whole mentality and shit. But I'm saying all this to say this. Change. Change is good, you know. So I need to see a master that y'all getting out of here with the shit y'all on. Chill the fuck out. You can stay off the sauce. You know what I'm saying? Pump the brakes on that smoking or whatever the fucking or whatever the fuck you're doing. It's something. It's the double card. Like I say, nothing wrong with sex. The fuck? That's how y'all got here, right? Yeah. But don't be doing that shit in access. Smoking. It's cool in the game, you know? Just don't do it in access. The worst, fuck it up your health. To my non-smokers, non-drinkers, non-snorters, you know what I'm saying? Non-people. It could be you just going too many fucking trips. You ain't got the money to go all these goddamn trips. Chill the fuck out. You ain't gotta go to every goddamn cruise. You ain't gotta go to every fucking gig. You ain't gotta go to every family reunion. You ain't gotta go everywhere just because everybody else going there, or just because family's going there, just because you usually go there and you want to maintain going there to keep up a front like you got it going on when shit is rough right now and you need to chill and save every fucking dime you got instead of maintaining this thing like shit cool when it's not. That's a double card. We'll be going. Limited you in regards to yourself personally. You got the Eight of Wands. This is communication. And what's communication? 80% nonverbal. You want to know what a motherfucker really saying? You want to know how a motherfucker really feel? Watch their actions and behavior. It'll tell you everything. Watch what they've done and did with you in the past. And watch what they've done or doing with you in the present. I mean, you can't go off what they finna do because it ain't happened yet, bro. People talk, that's only 20% of it. So listen to what the fuck they saying, but no, it's only 20% of it. What is your actions and behavior saying? What is good communication? That's a person who's saying some shit and what they doing is correlating. They saying some shit and it's the same shit they doing. And it's the same shit in their actions. Okay, they really talking. They mean what they say. How a motherfucker lying? They telling you some shit, but you seeing some other, like you getting something else. I fucking tell me you love me, but you out here doing this other shit. I fuck you say you my friend, but you out here. What the fuck is you on? Like you say one thing, Joe, but you obviously mean something else on the shit that you're doing. And how do things manifest from the shit you're doing? Not what you're saying. You can speak things into existence for sure, but you do things to bring shit into existence. Communication. It's ever present. When it comes to yourself, feminine. Ooh, we gotta pick another card. Just in case this is a note, a piece of information, a letter, a message, or what have you. That's what communication is too, right? A smoke signal, a passenger pigeon note, nigga, like whatever. Six of Pentacles, that's homeostasis. You're gonna get communicated that some shit is subpar. Six of Pentacles, that's basic, that's subpar energy. That's just okay energy. It's fucking deep. 60%. It ain't even passing, which is the Seven of Pentacles. C, it ain't even good, which is a life. Life is good. That's an Eight of Pentacles. That's a B. It ain't even the Nine of Pentacles that you got out here, Divine Masculine, which is an A, a great fucking position. Hey, listen. No more mediocre. You heard it all, you seen it all, Divine Feminine. What you not finna get is subpar energy, polished up is good shit. What you not finna get is non-accountability from people. Fuck that. But you know what I said? Fuck what you said. Your actions and behavior. That's what I'm going off of. So all I have to go off of. That's 80% of it, G. Baller. Player. You know? Fuck mediocre shit. Fuck subpar shit. That's a D. Mediocre shit ain't for you. I ain't saying be sedity. I ain't saying be high class. I ain't saying have high standards, but I'm not talking lowered expectations either. It's what you communicating, and you ain't saying this shit. It's just what you doing. Shit that you doing in your actions and behavior is saying, I'm not with no subpar shit. I ain't basic in no type of way, nor am I looking for something basic. I ain't no regular motherfucker, nor am I looking for another regular motherfucker. Like, I need another superb person like myself, another divine person like myself. That's what I'm looking for. Fuck you mean? Fuck you mean? Like, yeah, it's a new you. New attitude across the board. Okay, shit has taken its toll on you. Like I said, you've been pressed. Hey, it's time now. Now it's time to really communicate through your actions and behavior that, no more sucker shit. Ever. My Wiz Khalifa voice. No more sucker shit. If you ain't here to build, then break the fuck off. You ain't here to help, you here to hurt. Peace out. If you just in my face and in my space with nothing to build with, once again, Two of Pentacles. What's this? A person in your face and in your space. In your fucking cipher. Well, what are they doing? Every person that's close to you gotta have a fucking purpose. It needs to be a evolution, which is all threes, right? What's the next card of the Two of Pentacles? Three of Pentacles. What's that? The bridge. What's that? Building. You got something to bring to the table. So when you build with a person, they better have some shit to bring to the table. Because if they don't, then it's this energy. You shake them. You got something to bring to the table. That's you and Pinnacle right here. Another person comes to your life. Okay, well, if they ain't got nothing to bring to the table, don't even build with them at all. Because if you got something to bring to the table and you build with this person pretty soon, and ain't going to be nothing there. And they going to be looking at you for more. Saying, be watchful of who the fuck you keep in your face and in your space. Because you'd be surprised who's stealing shit from you. And it might not even be money. It could be stealing your energy, stealing your joy, nigga, stealing your ideas. And then it get deeper. They can start stealing your swag, stealing how you dress, stealing how your hairstyles is and shit. Be careful who you keep around you, because everybody ain't for you. The people who are for you reciprocate the love that they give back, reciprocate that loyalty they give back, reciprocate that shit back. You know what I'm saying? Because thank you makes room for more. Takers don't know nothing about thank you. Moving on, feminine. Just because you're like, it's communication. It's nonverbal, so watch how people move and watch how you move. You ain't even got to talk. It's how you move that's going to explain everything. To your divine masculine, to your friends, to your family, to whomever. Masculine, in regards to feminine, you got the Fool card. Coming to feminine energy, divine feminine in particular. You're just in a place you ain't ever been before. So the masculines push their feminines away to where now the feminine don't know how to react. You set boundaries and borders, and now your feminine respects them boundaries and borders, thus isolating yourself from your divine feminine, and now you stuck with that. It's what you wanted, you got that. Usually divine feminine is stepping across the borders, reaching out, checking in, all that there, but it's for the masculines who are like the chasers and the feminines are the runners now. Yeah, it's a new position. You ain't been in this position. Usually feminines chasing you. Usually feminines all about you. Now it seems like just in a different space now with your twin. You know, that's normal. Because now you ain't gonna know where to go with up. Like I said, you get what you asked for and you move on applicably. More smoke. To the wands. This is a temporary ending. You know, it's pumping the brakes on something you was passionate about. Some shit you can't do right now. You want to do it, but you can't. You're in a position to do some shit, but you can't. It's like being a superstar basketball player on a fucking bench. You finna play eventually, but coach ain't put your ass in. You sitting there like, yo, what the fuck? I'm a star player, nigga. I ain't never been on a bench like this and shit, nigga. The fuck? When you gonna put me in, coach? Masculine, you just, when it comes to feminine energy, you just kind of on timeout. You just kind of on ice. Not all you masculines, but some of y'all just kind of on ice. Shit is kind of dead when it comes to divine feminine. Divine feminine and where y'all at right now. Other masculines, like I said, you in a place you ain't never been before. The card before this is the devil card. So for those that's overindulging in shit, cut back. For those that's dealing with addictions, leave that shit the fuck alone. For those that's codependent on a person, leave that person alone. For a person that's codependent on a system or needs some shit, like you don't need it. Like detox from it. You know, like some shit you need to leave the fuck alone. It'll help you with the feminine later. Something you need to leave alone. It'll help your family situation. It'll help your career. It'll help your current situation. Leaving something the fuck alone. Because something is, like I said, doing something access. Chill, why it's a Ten of Wands. What's a Ten of Wands? It's something that you can stop before it gets to the Ten of Swords. Next card, that's the Divine Feminine. You in regards to the masculine energy. Told you, Ten of Wands is something that it's just like breaking up with somebody before you marry them. You knew it wasn't gonna work out when y'all was dating, but you married this person. Now it's a divorce. Now you got to bring a legal team in. Now shit getting ugly. You didn't even have to get here. You could have just broke up with them before you became their wife. Ten of Wands, like I say, this is you late for work. You're not making your quota. And your job on your ass about that shit, but you ain't paying it no never mind until you get that termination letter. Now you fired. Well, what the fuck I do? You know what you did. Coming late. You ain't making your quota. You know what I mean? You could have pumped the brakes, changed that, figured that out. You would have still had a job, but you know, you get fired outside your hands. You know, shit gets bad before it gets worse. And you do get warnings before it's over. Feel me? Feminine, there's some shit that's gonna be over with. In regards to your divine masculine, in regards to karmic masculine, in regards to masculines in general. A lot of shit is Ten of Swords. And what's the Ten of Swords? It's a permanent ending. Shit ain't never gonna be the same again. You can divorce your mate and then get back with your mate, but it ain't gonna be the same. Because a lot of shit is dead. Over. Never gonna be the same again. When people die. A lot of shit is dead. A lot of shit is over with. A lot of shit never gonna be the same again. But death is prevalent. Death is also mental. It's something you register. Once again, you don't know a person dead until you hear they're dead. But death is only the beginning. It's how you looking at death. A lot of motherfuckers walking around here thinking they ain't gonna die. Okay, if you ain't got no life insurance, get that shit. Because like I say, GoFundMe's that shit played out. That shit tacky and terrible. Should not be a grown ass person living your existence without a motherfucking these life insurance policy with somebody bury your ass. I mean, damn, take care of yourself. You don't have to put that on your family. You ain't got to put that on other people. Like, it's foul. You're adults here, too. This channel is like 18 and up. You ain't got your living will in order, all that shit. Like, get your shit in order. I'm telling you, it's not motherfuckers walking around here like they gonna live forever. They can't die or some shit. Like, they ain't even trying to face this energy. Face it. Come to grips with it. It's mental at the end of the day. I know a lot of people who People that died and they still dead. I know people that died 20 years ago, people that lost people 20 years ago, and they still stuck in a mental mind frame that they was in back then. It's like they died too, because they ain't grow, they ain't evolve, they ain't do nothing but think about this death all these decades. I ain't telling you how I'm born. I'm telling you that at all. I'm just saying death is mental. And go about that shit the right way. So how it pertains to you, divine feminine, and the masculine energy is permanent, and you got the Six of Swords. You got to end things, Ten of Swords, to begin things. Six of Swords is things coming together, like zippers in a jacket, like things moving effortlessly and frequent, like an elevator, like an escalator, like the walking pathways at the airport and shit. But Six of Swords is my Clueless card, like the movie Clueless. Like in the movie Clueless, everybody was clueless. You know, students was clueless, the teachers was clueless, you know, parents was clueless. But at the end of the movie, everything makes sense. You know, people in the movie Clueless didn't know what direction they wanted to go to find true love. Didn't know what direction they wanted to go as far as their path and their purpose and their career is concerned. But it's a lot of ups and downs, a lot of confusion and shit. But like I say, like the end in every movie, it's all gonna make sense. Whatever's not here anymore, whatever permanently ended, it's outside your hands. Whatever's gone, you know, whatever that was, you're gonna see why, and it's gonna make perfect sense to you. And it's swords. Once again, it's some shit you registered. A lot of shit is gonna make sense. That did. In regards to the divine masculines, like your divine masculine, the masculines in your life, men in your life, whoever's not here in your life anymore, you know what I mean? Like it has a lot to do with the masculine energy. And like I say, women got masculine energy. My mom's the divine masculine. My twin sister's the divine masculine. Very feminine outside, masculine interior. Very masculine outside, feminine interior. Masculine, you in regards to yourself personally, you got the Seven of Wands. This is internal conflict. This is your drama, your woes, your demons. This is some shit you really dealing with. Some shit you really dealing with. And you gotta heal yourself. How do you heal yourself? You deal with yourself. And how do you deal with yourself? Alone. So if you're codependent, there's no way you can heal yourself being codependent. There's no way you can heal yourself self-medicating. It ain't helped you before. How's it gonna help you now? Like you really need to cut a lot of shit out your life and really take time to really be alone, to deal with yourself. Not only for yourself, but for your twin flame demo. Or if you ain't fucking with the twin flame shit, just a better demo overall. There's a lot of shit that's wrong with everybody. Everybody dealing with some shit. But only a select few people who actually healing themselves. That's you gotta heal. More smoke on is healing. You got the Five of Pentacles. This is the dark night of the soul. Going without something that you had. Going on. Loss. That's it. You're dealing with loss on a very gigantic level. And it's starting to bleed out. Like I said, you got a lot of shit that's going on inside with you. And shit's starting to bleed out and affect your relationships, affect the relationships with your family, affect the relationship with your twin flame, affect the relationship with your karmics. You know, you need to, like I say, you gotta fix yourself. Can't nobody fix you. Ain't nobody's job to fix you. That's unfair. You gotta love yourself, because how you gonna love somebody else? Y'all know who the fuck you are. Otherwise, you're gonna be sending mixed signals to the people who really want to get to know you. You got a lot of healing you need to do. Only you can do it. Only you can do it. So, and as always, bottom line, Divine Feminine, she's always here. You can be a she, you know, if you're working. Divine Feminine is always here for you. You can always call you Divine Feminine. Matter of fact, she'll be ecstatic hearing from you. You can always link up with your Divine Feminine. You can always be an open book. You always got somebody to talk to. You can always got somebody you can be yourself with. Somebody you can keep it fucking real and 100 with. You ain't gotta be fake. You ain't gotta be false. You ain't gotta be nobody other than yourself around this energy. Matter of fact, your Divine Feminine, the only person you can be yourself around. Maybe that's part of your hurt and pain. You've been a fake person or a turned down version of yourself and not being able to be yourself this whole time. And it's literally killing you. It's the Four of Wands, twin flame, union, reunion, recognition, but it's also home. And home is where the heart is. And the Divine Feminine is very near and dear to your heart. Go home. Future final row. Feminine, you go into the future like a lot of you Divine Feminines with the Lucy Liu card. And my Queen of Swords card is just being 10 toes the fuck down on a mental direction. Being 10 toes the fuck down on a decision. This is a serious decision. It's a big decision. This ain't no little one. Whatever decision is really going to be the cornerstone of the next chapter of your life. Whatever decision this is really going to be the cornerstone of your next plateau, your next demo, your next whatever. You got a big decision to make. And putting clarification on that, you got the Two of Wands. This big decision has a lot to do with support. Two of Wands. That's making ends meet. That's survival. But birds, bees, boars, bears, bacteria, and babies do that shit. You will hold divine feminine. Hold divine feminine. You got to do more. And your job is the Three of Wands. That's evolution. But before you can evolve, you have to make your own ends meet first. You have to survive first. And this is also the divine masculine as well. And like I've been telling a lot of divine feminine, especially this week, you need to define what your divine masculine's role is in your life. If that's to support you, then make it be known. If that's to build with you, make it be known. If that's to whatever it is, you the one defining roles here. Have a role. So when your divine masculine do come around, and he will, you got something for him to do. Because he doesn't know what's going on and he don't know what to do. Which helps. Final card in this message, masculine, you go into the future with the Nine of Wands. This is a great position. It's an A. This is you lining your life up. I told you 8 of Pentacles is a life, 4 on each side. That's an 8. And that 8 of Pentacles is an 80%. That's a good standing. But you're in a great standing. And when you're in a position like this, you're in a position to help yourself or help somebody else. You're in a position to be there for yourself or be there for somebody you love. Because even if you be there for somebody else or choose to help somebody else, like your divine feminine, like a friend, like a family member, you still got 8 Pentacles. You still got your life intact. You gotta have your life in order before you can help people. And you need to have your life in order to help yourself, just in case whatever you're trying to do to help yourself doesn't work. It's just moving smart, lining things up literally to manifest things. And that'll be the 10 of Pentacles. Now, what you lining up, masculine, is a particular connection. 2 of Cups is the Lover's card. It's you and somebody getting to know each other. You and somebody you connected to. Having deep feelings and deep emotions for. You know, you're trying to line your life up to secure a connection. Final card of this message. Knight of Wands. That's moving fast and fiercely towards your divine direction. That's also being in a place to be. Thus, everything that's happening in your life right now was meant to happen. For everything that's happening now to happen, basically. And what's the step after the Knight of Wands? The Queen of Wands, the divine feminine. Your journey has a lot to do with your divine feminine. And you start to see that. And you're heading towards your divine feminine. And what is that? 4 of Wands. Talking about union, reunion, recognition. It's the reading that I got. I hope I can be of help. If you need my services, just holler at me. Got my information at the bottom of the video.